I think you just have to be perspicacious and look at people, and there's something you can learn from absolutely everybody, and just try and adapt it all. I'm not saying everybody should be clones of me. For everyone's individual, right? But there might be some things about me they find inspiring that they may adapt and take on board, and then they'll find some things from other people. But learning to speak is something I understood from a very young age how important that would be. That's a superpower.
Imagine the 20-year-old that's watching this, that's saying, no, Tate, don't give me the answer for anybody can create, can contribute to society. I'm not that guy. Talk to me like I'm one in a million. What should I do? What angle should I go?
Okay, so first things first, you need to be worthy of respect. And you're going to be worthy of respect through having things which are difficult to acquire. So first things first, the basic things, you need to be very focused on trying to make money, because people listen to you when you have money. They just do. Secondly, you need to be in fantastic physical condition, because when you're in fantastic physical condition, it cannot be bought. It must be earned. And people know that. When you're in, I don't know about you. If someone walked in to sell me something and they were obese, I would not trust them the same as if they were in fantastic physical shape. Because I'd say, I don't think you have dedication and heart. I don't think there's something about you that I just wouldn't trust you the same. So fantastic physical condition and money is the first thing. The second thing, whatever your ideas are, you need to learn how to communicate them. Speaking is a superpower in and of itself. You need to become a fantastic communicator. You need to be comfortable in all realms of communication. You need to be persuasive. You need to be comfortable arguing. You need to be good at debating. There's a lot of people out there in the world who have ideas that they can't even project into somebody else's mind. How are you gonna rule the world with that? How are you gonna get your ideas out there and make an influence if you can't make other people understand exactly what you think? That's the first thing. Second thing, once they understand exactly what you think, you need to make them agree with what you think. These are two different skills. Must be practiced and must be learned. If you're 20 years old and you want to change the world, you need to be having endless debates. Endless. Without resorting to name calling, not on Twitter like a dummy, in person. And you need to come across in a way that people agree with you. We can go back quickly and talk about the red pill. The difference between me when I talk to girls on these panel shows and every other guy when they talk to girls on the panel shows is, when I'm done, all the girls want me. Watch them. Watch the shows. I say the same thing, and by the end, the chicks are in love with me, as opposed to saying the same thing and the chicks thinking I'm a dickhead. That's the difference. I project my ideas and I make them agree with my ideas to a point where they're like, texting me afterwards. I'm not saying anything different, it's how I'm communicating it. You can catch more flies with honey than hurting people sometimes. So you need to be good at everything. You need to have a Swiss Army knife of tools. I know when to be intimidating or aggressive. I know when to come across as obtuse. I know when to come across as exceptionally open-minded and easy to understand. I know when to come across as understanding. I know all these things. This all has to be practiced. And a lot of it is, communication. I would say, if you're going to say to a 20-year-old who's truly exceptional and driven, I'd say you need to become a master communicator. Because once you can do that, you can do anything. And that fixes all the other problems, right? We talk about making money. If you're a master communicator, you do fantastic in sales. You'll kill sales. You'll absolutely destroy sales if you're a master communicator. Not many people know this, but I used to sell windows. You know the old school knock on the door? Window sales. I did window sales for 2 or 3 years, and I'd say this is one of the hardest jobs you could possibly do. And I would always recommend a young man, if he has some time to waste, to go sell windows. And the reason, it's fantastic, because I'll tell you why. It's the hardest one to sell because, 1, nobody wants them. 2, they don't know who you are. And 3, even if you convince them that they need windows, after them not knowing who you are, then they go to all your competitors and then it becomes a price war. It's a nightmare. It's the hardest sales job. If you're selling a Lambo, at least they want the Lambo, right? Nobody wants glass and plastic. They already have windows. So you got to find a way to sell them these windows. How do you do that? And that's where all this master communication comes in. And it's so many subtle little things. Being a good salesman is not necessarily being a liar. It's not being a trickster. It's just understanding what's going to make the person believe and understand what you say. If I walked in and said, would you like new windows? And they essentially said, no, we don't need new windows. Our windows look fine. I would say, but what about the security aspect? While looking at their 3-year-old child.
Bring your idea online with Hostinger. Web hosting is now on sale from just 499 rupees.
And they sit there and go, what do you mean security aspect? And then I talk about how we had the Lock 5000, and their locks are easy to break, as if glass isn't glass, it's all the same anyway. And you'd end up selling windows. You have to find the triggers in people. There's another thing people don't understand about me and my message. Sometimes I sit here and I say things that piss people off because that's how you trigger people to make action. I have often written emails or done videos to, especially to men when I want to help men, to piss them off. You're a loser. You're a dumbass. Andrew, why do you mean? Because you're not going to go to the gym unless I tell you you're a fucking loser. And you are a loser, and I'm not lying to you. You are a loser. The emotional trigger you need to get up off that chair is the fact that you're not important, nobody cares who you are, any girl you're ever in love with I could take, and you're insignificant. And when you die, nobody's interested. That's your fault. You could have been something else. You did that. You failed. It has to be done. You have to be a master communicator. And sometimes that involves also insulting people. It's all a massive tapestry. But to answer your question, for the 20-year-old, he needs to become a master at communicating. But also to be a master at communicating, you also need experiences worth talking about. You have to live a life. You need a degree of wisdom. And wisdom doesn't always come with age. It comes with life lived. I had a guy message me. This is a long time ago when I used to reply to my own emails. Too big now. But he said, I don't have any stories. My life's boring. I said, bro, where do you live? He said, Madrid. I said, bro, ride the train from Madrid to St. Petersburg. Ride the train from Madrid to Vladivostok. Do the Trans-Siberian Railway. It costs you like $300. He said, oh, but what if I get robbed? Exactly! That's exactly the point! What if you get robbed? Now you have a story. Maybe you'll die, maybe you won't. But you have a story. Don't bring your watch. Have you got a Rolex? No. No one wants to rob you anyway. Don't worry about it. You're a brokey. Get on the train. There has to be that degree of risk to even have a story, because when you have a story, then you can communicate the story. You can't be an empty vessel either. So when you say you're telling me how I build this 20-year-old into a super soldier. Yeah, he has to be a master communicator, but he also has to do things which are risky. Risk has value intrinsically linked to it, intrinsically. This is why people, when you do risky things, people want to hear the story. Your coolest stories involve risk. Something went wrong. This could have happened. I almost this. I made it out. Without these risks, you haven't got it. So I would say to the 20-year-old, do what I did. Get in the cage. Get in the ring. Knock someone out, get knocked out, train hard. Fighting will teach you everything you need to know about life. You'll learn everything about who you truly are. You'll learn if you're a coward or not. You'll learn everything about perseverance and hard work and dedication, everything about being underappreciated. You learn everything about fear. You learn all of it. You learn everything about people. You win a fight, check your phone. Lose a fight, check your phone. You learn all about people. You learn all about them. You learn all about women. I learned so much about women through fighting. When I had a fight coming up and I was weight drained and I had barely eaten in weeks and I'd lost all this weight and I had a world title fight and I'm fighting a guy who might kill me and she's complaining about the toilet seat. I learned all about women. You learn a lot about life through these difficult processes and paths. And there used to be for men like a rite of passage. In most societies, you had to go through something to become a man, from a boy to a man. But that thing was always difficult. It's always been difficult. Now you have to self-induce it, self-inflict it. But if you're going to be a boy and never bring on that self-inflicted rite of passage, how are you going to ever become a man?
Whatever you're going through right now, don't lose sight of the fact that it's worth the fight. Nobody said it was easy. It's worth the fight.
I discovered why people do things. You know why, ladies and gentlemen? Even though it's hard, it's worth it. When you're working at your dream, somebody said the harder the battle, the sweeter the victory.
If you're going to reach your potential, you have to fight through some things. You have to be more determined than what's trying to stop you.
You're supposed to build something, you're supposed to create something. I don't know how to do it. Learn. Do whatever is required. It's difficult, yes, right, and it's worth it.
It seems like to me that the closer I get to the promise of God, the harder the fight. I guess it's like a woman having a baby. When the labor pains are greatest, she is told to push. And sometimes when all hell is breaking loose in your life, you have to push. I came to tell somebody you're close. You're close. I know your husband just left you, but that doesn't mean anything. You're close. You're on the verge of it. Something is about to happen. The devil wouldn't be fighting you if you weren't close to it. Somebody shout, I'm close. You don't come into this kind of blessing without conflict. And blessings are always encased in trouble. Sometimes, Pastor, tell me that you got discouraged. Tell me sometimes that the road gets rough, that the going gets tough, so that when it gets rough for me, I will not feel forsaken. When the truth of the matter is that God can be very much with you and it can still be very rough. Don't take the presence of the storm to indicate the absence of God. I'm going to say that again. The presence of adversity does not mean the absence of God. Because we buy into this notion that if God was with us, we would have no storm. God can be with you and you can still be tired. Because you have had so much to come against you that you are depleted. And it does not mean that God is not with you. And it does not mean that you're not where God wants you to be, because there are problems there. In fact, if you really want to see God do his best work, get in trouble. The Bible said he is the very present help in the time of trouble. If you're looking for God, he's in the storm. And if you start running now, you're going to run all your life. You're going to run, because there will be no utopias of tranquility where the fragrance of roses falls gently upon our skins without any worry or reservation. God means for it to be tough sometimes. He shapes us through the hands and the opinions of our enemies, and yet God allows it to happen because he's shaping us and he's disciplining us. You can't make a vessel made of clay and not put it in the fire.
See, when it's hard and there's a struggle, what you become in the process is more important than the dream.
Is there anybody in this room that life has been tough for you? And you've had to go upstream sometime. Didn't have the house you want, the husband you want, the wife you want, but you still went anyway. If there's 10 people like that, give God a praise.
Other people couldn't see it. You were attacked, you were criticized. It was hard, it was difficult, but to you it was worth it. And eventually you got to a level can nothing stop me now. I'm on the move.
The thing that's defeating you is how you see yourself. It's not the enemies around you. It's the enemy within you. And the Lord told me to tell you it's worth the fight. I don't know what your it is. And you're getting ready to hop. God said it's worth the fight. It's worth the fight. You've hopped from thing to thing to thing to thing to, you've talked yourself out of the promised land and decided to stay in the desert in a tent. Confront yourself. It's worth the fight. You've been running all your life. God said it's worth the fight. Your marriage is worth the fight. Your career is worth the fight. Your gift is worth the fight. Your vision is worth the fight. It's not going to be easy, but here I come. I'm coming. I know it's a fight, but I'm coming. I'm fighting with God on my side. I need 30 seconds of a successful praise. I'm closer now than I've ever been in my life. I never expected to make it as far as I made it. This mind-boggling to me. If you saw where I came from, and look at us. We're so blessed. We're so blessed.
All right. So I think everything is good, and welcome everybody on this beautiful stream. And I'm your host Usman Hamza on Usman Trading Flow YouTube channel. That was a beautiful setup on Euro USD. This is what we were looking for. But the problem is now we are very near to the CPI. CPI will be the real deal here. CPI will be the real deal here, man. Yeah, CPI will be the real deal. Uh, because we have CPI today, so that is why I'm not eagerly looking for trade on gold. So just wait a minute. I'll be right back in 1 minute. So yeah, as I said before, because we have CPI today, so there is no means for us to force the trade on gold. And look at the gold, how it is moving. Look at this candle, look at this candle, then bullish candle, then bearish candle, bullish candle, weak bullish candle that goes up with no wick at the top bottom, close bearish, and this candle break the high, break the low, this candle break the high of the bullish candle, close bearish, next candle break the low, close bullish, bearish, this candle came up, and this candle is whatever. We have some resistance here, we have resistance here. Too much problems, man. Cells are not looking bad. Yeah, same area as yesterday. Yeah, man, cells are not looking bad, but buys, believe me, not a good idea to take a buy. Hmm. Oh, yeah. Cells are looking good as compared to the buys. Look at this area. Look at these areas. So yeah, so what do we have here? Oh, where is our where are our potential buys? So yeah, this is absolute. You all know what absolute mean. You all know this, what absolute mean. Hmm, what absolute means. Ah, 30 minute, 15 minute. All right. So yeah, man, here are my potential cells. Here is the break-even point. And here we said that this is our break-even point. In this range, I'm not looking for anything above this area. We have this, I think, 25. Oh, wow, beautiful. Mm, yeah, 25. So, yeah, my potential buys are above this area. Simple. Potential buys above this area, no problem. And and what end? Let's see. Let's see. So yeah, potential buys above this area, and yeah, man, I think that wick fill here, yeah, that wick fill here will be the target. Yeah, and we have more clean range. So I think, you know what? Let me pick this shit here. Oh, yeah, pick this thing here for the that will be the all right. So here is the break even point and partial TP for buys. I think everything should be good. Mm, yeah, everything should be good now. This is no trade range. We all know this. So, ah, hmm, yeah, it closed right at the support. Oh, right at the resistance. So let me have my chat box in front of my screen so I can. So yeah, I can give you the replies. I can take your questions and whatever stuff. So yeah, man, we are just waiting. Waiting game is going on. Yeah, waiting game is going on. Uh, we have three people. We have zero like. I don't know why we don't have any like here. Let me see this thing here. Oh wow, we have four people. We have zero likes. Guys, can you leave a like on the stream? That would be good if you can give us a like on the stream. And you don't have to pay anything for the likes. Nothing you have to pay, man. Believe me. If you think if you will give us a like on the stream, maybe you have to pay something. Maybe internet will cost you a little higher. No, man. Believe me. It is absolutely free. Absolutely free. There is no charges for likes. So that is why I always said, man, leave a like on the stream. So this is the GJ. GJ is, man, trending bullish. We all know this. Trending bullish. Let me see the 4-hour time frame. Let me see where the last 4-hour candle close. So yeah, it closed above the range. That's it. Now what is the next destination? Next destination is here. Yeah, next destination is 186. And now let me go to the 1-hour time frame. And 1 hour. Where is the destination on the 1-hour time frame? Let me see on the left hand side, because so looks like we have this 18 pip range, a very small range. Oh shit. So yeah, man, I'm still looking for the trade here. If we can get a closure above the range, I think we should be good to go up. Yeah, if we think like if we think some extra stuff, we will not get the trade, man. So no extra stuff. no extra stuff. Thus, just like wow, wow. So let me tell you one thing here is you all know this. We create a new high on UJ. We come down. Now this candle create a support, and if this candle now create a top bottom wick. If this candle break its own high, there is a high chance we will go up to retest this high. So I am looking for buys above this area so we can get a potential buy, so we can get a potential buys opportunity. And if we look at the lower time frame, we have a 27 pip clean range. That's it. So that is why I am looking for buys above this area, uh, looking for buys above this area, and I'm looking for sells below this area. Oh man, 1 hour is clean. 1 hour is clean setup. So if we can get a closure below the range, I will go for a sells in this clean area, and that will be the partial TP. Maybe actually we have partial TP. Here is the partial TP. Mm, uh, mm, yeah, that's it. So potential sells are close below this range. Simple. These are the potential sells close below. This is no trade range, and this is the target for the buys. And yeah, and I'm not looking to close anything for the buys. If we got a closure below the range, we will good. We should be good. Yeah, we should be good to go up to this in this range. There is nothing. There is nothing that is concerning for in this range. But this is a clean range. Why we have this line? Let's get rid of this line. And Euro USD, as I said before, we have CPI, and we don't know it will go down or it will go up. So that is why I didn't get into this trade, only because of the CPI. If we don't have the CPI, then this is a 95% probability setup. 95%, not 95%, so we can say like 90%. This is a 90% probability setup because we have a clean range. So for GJ, oh, let me pick this stuff from here and bring that. Oh man, we reject from this area where I was looking for cells. And all right, so all we have to do is to wait for our setup. No trade range. Here is no trade range. Potential buys above. All right, so potential buys are above. Potential sells are close below. Let's see where we have break-even point. So let's go to the 1 hour, 30 minute, 15 minute, everything looking good. Go to monthly, 15 minute. Oh man, cells are looking pretty good. Cells are looking pretty good. If I go to the left hand side, so I think we should be good in this. Like this is the clean area, and I think all I want is this, nothing else. So we have to have the break even point for the buys, not for the sells, because sells are pretty clean. Sells are pretty clean here. So potential sells close below this area, and no trade range, break even point. Spreads on GJ is also concerning, 2 pip spreads, and we don't have any volume on GJ and we have 2 pip spreads. What the heck is this? So let's see what do we have on the left hand side. So here is the break even point. And yeah, this is all what we can take from this, from on GJ. I think this may be like 15 pips. Yeah, it is like 10, 15 pips. This is all we can take from GJ for the upside. But for the downside, I think we can like actually let me have this resistance area. All right. So this is all what we need. And now we have to wait for our setup. Like we did a pretty good breakdown analysis. Now we have to wait for our setup to shows up so we can take a trade. So we can take a trade here. 15 minutes. Yeah, that's it. So we have to sit on our hand and we have to wait for our setup to shows up so we can take a buy. So we still have 0 likes. Still have 0 likes, man. Why? I don't know why. We have 3 people. All right, 1 like here. But One like is not enough, man. So let me give a like from my side. So we should have 2 likes now. Yeah, 2 likes. But I think we have to have at least, man. All right. Can I close? Can I close bullish? Can we get a closure above the range in this candle? Look at the EU. Look at the EU. It can come up. It can come down. But because of the CPI, man, look at the gold. One more time, it closed bearish at this resistance. So we have nothing. Can we get a closure below the range? This is the question. Mm, mm, mm. So yeah, all we need is a closure, either to close above the range or close below the range. So, man, we have to wait. Hmm. So let's go to the left hand side. Oh wow. This is clean, clean. Oh wow. 10, 11 pips. 65 pips. That was clean. And if we can 30 pips stop loss. Yeah, man. CAD JPY is not too bad. I think it is very good, man. CAD JPY is very good, man. So, man, believe me, I'm not looking for a trade on gold. I'm very honest with you. Very honest. Not looking for trade on gold. And so yeah, man, all we have to do is we have to wait for our setup to shows up so we can take a trade. Yeah. So, man, all we have to do is to wait for our setup to shows up so we can take a buy or we can take a sell. It's up to the market conditions. We have no problem. All I need from UJ to come up close above the range, I'll go for a buy. All I want from UJ to come down close right here so I can take a sell. All I want from GJ to close below the range. And believe me, I am more inclined towards the sells on GJ, because for GJ we have 10 pip up range, but for sells we have pretty good range here. We have pretty good 40 or 50 pip range. So USDJPY, Euro USD, Nasdaq. Mm. So US 30. As you all know, I don't trade Nasdaq at all. Nasdaq is not my pair to trade. Yeah, Nasdaq is not my pair to trade. And US 30 is just a bullshit here. Yeah. Also, I have to. Yes. So now we need a closure above the range. We need a closure above the range. We need a closure above or below the range. UJ, we need a closure above or below the range. Euro USD, we have to wait for the CPI. We have to wait for the CPI. Mm. So, man, yeah. GJ, gold. And man, look at this, no volume, because market always also knows there is a big decision is coming. So it has to move on that decision. It has to move on that decision. And tomorrow will be a trading day for us because we have, I think, GDP news for. We have GDP news for pound. Yeah, we have GDP, and we will close our eyes before the news and we'll go for a buy. We will go for a buy. We will close our eyes for tomorrow, not for today. No, 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 no. We'll wait. Yeah, we'll wait for the numbers to come, then we'll go for a trade. Yeah, and today in the New York session, mm, still waiting, man. I am still waiting for something good to happen. Uh, I'm still waiting. So I don't want to stream today, but as I said, I will stream every day in 2024. That is why I'm doing this. That is why the only reason for me to do this. So I am here for one more hour. Yeah, because after 5 minutes we'll have a London Open. If the first 30-minute candle gives us a breakout either on the both sides, I'll take a trade on the second candle of the 1 hour candle. So that is why I'm here one more hour on the stream. After that, I will just call it a session and I'll wait for, yeah. Then look at this, how we are in this range. Uh, how we are in this range from 4 days. Yeah, we are in this range. So wow, that's it, man. That's it. So this is what we had. AUDJPY, man. Uh, AUDJPY. Oh, what the heck? Yeah. AUDJPY, new chart. Let's go to the daily template. Let me load the template. So, man, oh, we have 1 minute left for the 1 hour candle to close. Let's see how this 1 hour candle close. 1 minute left. GJ doing nothing. Man, spreads on GG are crazy. Yeah, spreads on GJ are crazy. So yeah, man, gold is just ranging. Why? Because of the CPI. Market is waiting for the CPI news, so it can make a decision either to go up, either to go down. Market is in a decision mode. Yeah, man, market is in a decision mode. All right, look at this. 30-minute candle has no bottom wick. So we have London Open here. Let's see if the London Open brings some volume for us. Yeah. Yeah, man, London is open. London session is open. So Euro USD is trying to go down. So that's it. Let's see, man. Let's see. So you know what? I think so. One thing we know, we don't have any setup for now, and I think we can do the analysis on pairs on the weekly time frame. Yeah, man, we can do the analysis on the pairs for weekly time frame. 600 pips. Stop loss was 200 pips. So yeah, man. So let me one, two. No, I think we can't. What the hell is this? Where is DGI USD? We have 31 pairs. So DGI USD should be in that pairs. Weekly. So let's delete this. Close. Euro NZD. So now we should have delete this. Solana delete this. Oh, I think we have so yeah, man, let's do some analysis for the weekly time frame. Let me see, can you see my weekly time frame? No, you can't. So I'll show you my other broker so we can analyze. Oh wow, so we can analyze our let's see, man. uh let's see, how can I show my other broker? uh Media source, window capture. So yeah, so let me show you my second broker for the weekly time frame analysis. uh, so you can also see like how I do analyze my weekly time frame trades. I think it should be good. Yeah. It is good. Let me rename this. Uh, Rename. Yeah, rename. Uh, that's it. So if yeah, that's it. So what we are doing now, I have UJ pushing up. So let me show you the trades. Let me show you this. So as I said before, we have London Open now. If we can get a closure below the range, I think we can take a trade on the London Open. 1 hour. Yeah, this is just a shit thing. This candle has no top wick, so there is nothing. So we have to wait. GJ doing nothing in no trade range. UJ is in no trade range. Gold is in no trade range. So let me analyze the charts on the weekly time frame. So all right, we have Azan here. All right. Euro USD. Yeah, this is good. AUD CAD. Let's delete this. Hmm. So yeah, man. So Yeah, I draw a trend line. That was the third touch to the trend line, and I think I can take a buy here, but I didn't even look. Oh man, I think that was in a. Oh, it was October 2023. October 2023. So that was a perfect setup, man. Perfect setup. On the trend line here. So I think if we touch this area one more time, and I will also look for buy here. Yeah, I will also look for buys here. And now for me, mm, can we draw this line? That was the last swing high. Yeah, last swing high. And that will be the extra confirmation because we also have this area here, strong rejection area. And if we can come down, tap into this area, close above the range, I think that should be good. And the second thing is AUD CAD. Where is AUD CAD? AUD NZD AUD CAD. So yeah. So that was the analysis on the AUD CHF. Yeah, I will look for buys if we can reject from this area, and I will go to the trigger chart. Trigger chart mean we have to go to the lower time frame to see if we don't breach that level. If that level is respected by the lower time frames, we should be good. And let me tell you about gold. So let me show you the gold and more stuff. MT5. Look at the gold. Look at the gold. Man, why I have my this line here? Why I want sells from this area? Because I know this shit can go down. This shit can go down, but it can reject it from this area. But if it close below this range, I'll go for a buy. I'll go for a sell. GJ is in no trade range. UJ, oh, fuck up. So yeah, man, this is absolute no trade range for me. So let me go back to the weekly time frame analysis. If you don't want to watch this and these analyses, just skip this. Just skip this stream. This stream isn't for you. Yeah, this is not for you, man. This is AUD CAD. That was a setup. That was the third touch. Man. Oh shit, man. I have to stay in this trade. 160 pip. And target was 332 pip. Oh, 320 pips. 1 to 2 RR trade, man. 1 to 2 RR trade. 300 and how many week it takes? I think it takes for like 1 2 3 4 5 6. It takes 6 weeks. Oh man. मैं ना ये जो सेटअप मैं देख रहा हूँ ना, ये मैं आपको बाद में बना के दूंगा अपने मोबाइल पे। और फिर मैं क्लियर पिक्चर सेंड करूँगा, फिर आप मुझे बताना ये सही था या गलत था. So yeah man. So yeah, so where I am looking for my buys, where I am looking for my buys. My buys are oh yeah, if we can come more, those are 24. I wanna go to the all right. So I just yeah, if we come down to this level, I'll again go for a buy, but not like that. I'll go for a buy and I will hold that buy. So AUD CAD, यार इस बार जब मैंने आपके पास आना है ना, मैंने एक बार सारे पेयर आपके साथ बैठ के एनालाइज करने हैं, फिर उसमें मेरी जो जो गलतियाँ होंगी ना वो आपने मुझे बतानी है. So yeah man, I am talking with my cousin to teach me how can I get better on swing trading. I really want to do swing trading, man. I really want to do swing trading. Swing trading is just money printing machine. Yeah, swing trading is just a money printing machine, and you can see I took a sell on NZDJPY, and I closed that sell in 257 pips in profit. And look at the closure. Look at the closure. And then we just came up. And this is the swing high. This is the swing high. And let me see the left hand side. I think if this candle come up, touch this area, or let me take the trend line. Yeah, let me take the trend line if it makes sense. So yeah, if we tapped into this area, I think that should be good. And also I wanna have my horizontal level. What is the high of this candle? 513. 513. 513. Oh, I wanna have it to the 513. 513. This is the horizontal level, and I want it to the June 30. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, man. If this candle can come up, touch this area, and close bearish or close weak bullish, I'll go for a buy. And I think I can also take one more trend line from here. Yeah, one more trend line from here, from this swing high, and that was the last swing high. That is the all-time swing high, I think. Uh, yeah, that is it. So let me take. Oh no, we have one more. Oh wow. Yeah, I wanna. Oh, I think this is now. This is too messy, man. So yeah, I still have this shit. So yeah, man, I want this candle to touch any of this area, then come down. So AUD NZD. Oh, that was the NZDJPY. AUD. Oh, let me see. Maybe a weekly time frame. NZD AUD. Hmm. So yeah, man, I think uh this may be a trade. Oh, we didn't touch this area. Oh man, we didn't touch this line. So yeah. So yeah. GJ and UJ is in the range. Gold is trying to come down. Maybe it come down, maybe not, but yeah, maybe it come down. Maybe not, but let's see how it close. I really wanna see a closure here in the next 7 minutes. In the next 7 minutes. So AUD and ZD. Oh shit, man! I took a sell here. My stop loss was 170 pips. My target was like this area, this trend line. And what happened? Oh shit, man! I closed the trade at break even, and then this shit just came down. This shit just came down, man. Oh wow, that was a trade. So yeah, I analyze AUD CAD, AUD CHF, AUD JPY. Where is AUD JPY? Here is AUD JPY. Let's delete this. Let's delete this. So we breach this level. Here is the next level. What the heck is this? The high of this candle is 591. The high of this candle is 583, 540. Oh man, we didn't touch this area, so I think now let me see if it is touching this area. So if we can get a closure below the range on that touch this area, so yeah, that's it. So if I can get a if this kind of touch this line and then came down, I will oh, I'm looking for a buy here because overall trend is bullish. Yeah, overall trend is bullish. This is just a pullback here. So I think that oh fuck off. Where is AUDJPY? So yeah, I think that trend line was good. Uh, let me see the trigger chart. If we don't breach, oh wow, man, that was in the December. So that was a trade here. Uh, Stop loss should be like 250 pips. It is like 150 pips. It should be go up like yeah. Now stop loss should be at break even. Oh man. Weekly time frame AUD JPY AUD NZD. I think I've done AUD NZD. Yeah, AUD NZD. Yeah, I've done this. AUD USD. So gold is rejecting from the downside and GJ is rejecting. No, GJ is just in range. UJ is in the range. And oh, Yasir Iqbal. गली गली में शोर है उस्मान रीडिंग वाले चोर हैं गली गली में वली बाबा सीना वाले चोर हैं डू यू डू एनी अदर जॉब ओके आई विल सम टू यू आई एम इन रावलपिंडी आई वांट टू मीट यू मैन यासिर इकबाल आप ना मुझे इंस्टाग्राम पे मैसेज करें यार इंस्टाग्राम पे मैसेज करें आप मुझे लेट मी यासिर इकबाल इंस्टाग्राम पर मैसेज मैं आपसे मिलना तो नहीं चाहता लेकिन मैं आपसे बात करना चाहता हूँ yeah man you always talk about Wali Baba effects I don't know maybe he's your brother-in-law ये बंदा चाहता क्या है भाई जब बंदे को उंगल आई होती है ना तो बंदे फिर इस तरह ही करते हैं मोहम्मद जमान so bro tell me are you enjoying the weekly time frame analysis? Where is AUD, CAD, AUD, USD? Oh, we don't have AUD, USD, so let me have the AUD, USD. Yeah, AUD, USD. Load templates. Yeah, that's it. So today we had nothing on the charts. on GJ, UJ, EU, nothing. So I decided to do a weekly time frame analysis. So yeah, man, 30-minute candle close a week bearish, 15-minute candle close bullish on gold. So yeah, man, there is nothing for me. So let me see. Let me see this. So I decided to do the analysis on weekly time frame. So then I decided like, man, I can do the analysis in front of the peoples. So that is why I'm doing this in front of peoples on the weekly time frame. Oh wow, I think mm, so yeah, man, we have nothing on the charts. I just come to your stream. Oh, okay, okay. So yeah, man, then I decided to do this, do the session, do the. Just wait a minute. I'll be right back. So yeah, so then I decided to do the analysis on the weekly time frame. Let me see the trigger chart. Oh man, this is a good setup. AUD USD. Oh man, that was a good setup too on the daily time frame. Like